Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's Rodgers' Packers going up against Newton's Titans. Now let's go to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 12 matchup.
The Packers are back deep, waiting for the kick return. Well, one of the glory teams of the AFC will be kicking the football to start this game. And with that kick, we're underway. Montgomery's got it on the return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. Coming on to the field, the former league MVP and Super Bowl winning quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. The Titans with a nickel look here on defense.
Look at the defensive linemen talking. They're all now shifting to the left.
First down at the 23. He's tackled right at the 31.
The defense doesn't want to give up runs like that, so how do they stop it? Well, they start crowding the line of scrimmage. So you keep crowding that line of scrimmage, look out. They'll throw it over the top.
Second down following the run.
Look at the defensive line shifting all down to the inside. They're pinching. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
Looking at every option. And the pass is thrown away. Now that we've got a moment, let's look at the Packers' offense. Their running game, not what everybody thought it would be. Right in the middle of the pack when it comes to league average. Lacey lines up in the backfield. Dropping back 3. Has the grab.
Nice job that time by the defense. Knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. Fourth down coming up.
He's got a chance for a return. He's tackled at the 30. That return's good for about 27. Newton's going to be at quarterback today. One of the best passers in this league. Currently in the top 10 when it comes to a quarterback rating. First down at the 30. Johnson takes it on the toss. Has space. Gets about 9 on the play.
It's always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Newton, handoff. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
First down at the 44. Johnson's handed the football coming out of the I formation.
Johnson's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First down coming up. Cam Newton takes a look now from under center. They'll go ground.
Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense.
The ball is spotted at the 49.
First and 15. Secures it with two hands. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line.
Well, when you got four defensive backs playing deep, you are going to have a lot of wide open space underneath. We saw it that time, and another easy completion for the quarterback and receiver.
First down at the 31. He makes the catch. Brought down at the 26. Now, here's a look at the Titans offense, starting with the offensive line. And they have leaned on this line to help clear the way for the third most dangerous running attack in the league. So they complete that one, yet it's still second down. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. They'll meet him this time behind the line.
The Packers defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss. Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
3rd and 9. Newton's unable to connect that time.
The Titans put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
The kick in. It's through there. The kick is good. And with the second quarter fast approaching, they've got the lead with that field goal.
Anytime you score points in the first quarter of a football game in this league, that's a good thing. So don't be disappointed that you only got 3. Look on the bright side, it's scoring.
That return's good for about 22. The Titans defense forced the 3-and-out the last series.
You know what they did? They went out there and whooped the offense. You know what I mean by whoop? That means you just dominate, and they did it.
The Packers go with 2 tight ends on this play. And Rodgers will hand it off. Tackle made by Smith that time. Here's a look at the Titans defense stacks up. It is a group that has forced so many turnovers. The team overall is 4th in the league in turnover differential. The Packers will approach this play from out of the pistol. The Packers have it at the 34. That ball is rifled to Randall Cobb, who makes the catch. That's his first reception today. How about the way he always locks in and concentrates on the catch?
Man, he's got hands like glue. When you shake his hand, he can break yours because that's how strong we are. So not surprised to see him just reach out and just snatch the football out of the air. Hey, how about that? The defensive line, everybody's shifting to the left. I think they're expecting a run.
And Morgan's all over that offense and brings him down.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Set up now at the 42.
Second down and 11. Nelson had it, but couldn't hold on as this goes incomplete.
Well, there's no doubt what to do in a situation like this. You do not take a chance and put your team in a position where they have to make a big comeback in the second half.
Rodgers standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Eddie Lacy makes the catch. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. Lining up here, looking to tie the game on this field goal try.
We're back here to start the second quarter. And, partner, when you're in a tight defensive game like this, what does an offense have to do to open this game up?
Well, I think what happens sometimes in situations like this, Jim, you know, the offense, they plan for the game and what they're going to do, but they come out there in that first series or two and they go, wow, these guys are better in person than they were on the film. So you've got to adjust physically. I think now that they have adjusted, we'll see if they can make some things happen.
First down snap, and this is a scary point for them. The Titans bring their offense onto the field. The last time they had control of the football, they did not come away empty-handed, but did not get a touchdown either.
Well, they got that field goal, and I think that's important. That field goal gave them a little confidence. They got some points up there that always makes you feel good on the offensive side. Now take advantage of that good feeling. Go out there and score a touchdown this time.
Let's see if they can finish off a drive.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Offense lining up here after picking up more than 30 on the previous play. Handoff out of the eye.
Johnson's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Chris Johnson takes the handoff. Tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Johnson's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
First down here after the run. And Matthews is the one who made the big stop.
Newton's got a lot to think of here in a split second. Does he keep the football? Does he pitch it? Does he cut back? Well, there's nothing to do that time. The defense is alert, and they tackle him for a loss of yards.
Loss of 4 on the play. 2nd down and a long way to go. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. Titans are at the line, facing 3rd down, which was not an issue for them last week, as they converted a number of times in crucial situations. The Titans will take the snap from the 45. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
1st and 10. His man. The Titans now move the chains.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Johnson's in the backfield. Single back set. Newton's going to throw once again on this down. The Titans get a first down. That's his first reception today.
Well, when you get a couple first downs on a drive, it just, of course, it makes you feel good about what you're doing. It loosens up the offensive play caller, and there's nothing like dictating to the defense. I love it.
Has touchdown, Tennessee.
Tight ends are becoming a bigger and bigger part in the passing offense in the NFL. It leads to a touchdown this time. Nice job by the big guy just getting in position to make the catch.
The Titans getting set for the kickoff. It's Cobb returning here. And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one. Welcome back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning. The Packers have it at the 44. The reception by Lacy. Lacy takes the hit and is brought down. That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now 2nd down and 7.
If you think you can get a play off quickly and not use a timeout, you go with a hurry-up offense. That time, a good job by the coach and the quarterback. Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, it can make a big play.
3rd and 7 coming up. The Titans lined up in the nickel. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Devontae Adams makes the catch. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with him. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are going to punt the football. This punt will be returned. And he's tackled at the 30-yard line. That return's good for about 22.
The Titans know there's 3 parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
First down at the 30. And incomplete. Didn't get his feet down.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Johnson lined up as the single back.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains. That's his first reception today. Johnson is in the backfield. And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. Down the field, incomplete.
You only get so many opportunities in a game, Jim, and there was one. The quarterback just overthrew the receiver.
Second down following that incompletion. The Packers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. From the gun. But the hit knocks the ball out.
3rd long coming up. You're losing by a couple scores on the defensive side. You must know the offense is not going to take a chance, so be aggressive and maybe get lucky and get a turnover.
The Titans snap it at the 41. Nick Perry has the sack. The Packers signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. They call on Brett Kern to punt the football. That punt could not have been better struck. And now the defense has the advantage with the opposition, with their backs to their own end zone. The Packers offense coming out now, hoping to get something put together, but this has become a defensive battle so far, Phil, and a busy day for the punters.
Yeah, and it gets frustrating sometimes when you're playing these type of battles as a quarterback or as an offense, so you got to be careful, respect what the defense is doing, and try not to make a big mistake.
The give out of the eye. And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment. Second down and in a very precarious spot. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Second down and 9. To the ground. Puffs in on the tackle. The Titans signal for the timeout, and they have none remaining. Third down, and must be extremely careful with the football. Third and 9. He's going to be brought down, and that's going to be a 3 and out for this offense.
Hard to second-guess the offense in a situation like this. 3rd and long, to think you're going to throw the football down the field and pick it up, that's not going to happen. So you try to maybe catch the defense by surprise. Well, that run play didn't surprise them. Great job on the defensive side.
Along with Phil Simms and Danielle Bellini, Jim Nance from Lambeau Field as the second half is about to get underway. Able
able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Packers defense had a rough go of it in the first half, Bill, and let's see what they can do now to start the second half.
Well, they got manhandled. They got beat up. They got pushed around. I mean, that's toughen up and change things around.
Tackle made by Daniels.
Johnson's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
Here's the handoff out of the strong eye. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
First down at the 34. Johnson's going to get it again here.
And the tackle is made at the 41.
He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game. We'll go no huddle.
Second and 3.
And now Newton's going to take off. The Titans now move the chains.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
First down here. First down at the 45. Toss to the outside.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Coming up, second down. Chris Johnson lined up in the backfield. Throws the pass. And there's Wright. Gains 19.
In this league now, you got to keep these wide receivers and quarterbacks guessing. You just can't come out there and play man-to-man every play and think that's going to work. You got to mix in some zones, some blitzes, and then occasionally go man-to-man coverage.
Now 1st and 10. And intercepted. Bill, they have not produced a single point so far, but certainly the defense has given this team a chance to produce something.
Well, the defense has done its job, and now it's time for the offense, and really the offensive coordinators got to make some calls that are just, they catch the defense by surprise to give his offense some confidence.
And Morgan's there to make the tackle.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Lacey, a solo back set. Halfway through the 3rd quarter. There's a flag out.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty.
Still second down.
The Packers come out in a bunch set. 2nd and 13. Rodgers over to Nelson. Nelson's tackled down at the 31.
Every quarterback hates a situation like this. You're down in the football game, and you got 3rd and long, but you must be thinking, don't turn it over. So don't force the situation by trying to throw one in there in tight coverage. If they're not open, throw it short.
The Packers snap it at the 31. Airing it out. Nice catch. In on the hit, Jason McCourty.
When you're behind in a football game, all you can do on the offensive side is just go out there and thinking about making plays and picking up first downs. Good job by the offense.
Rodgers, completion percentage 70% on the day. And straight ahead, Lacy.
Eddie Lacy has adapted to the NFL very fast, coming from the University of Alabama. Nice job of picking up good yards inside the red zone that time on that run.
Handoff, looking for some daylight up the middle.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stop him for a short gain.
Aaron Rodgers going to take it from the shotgun. Finally, a third down conversion.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone. But there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
So first and goal to go. Handoff. Force it across for the touchdown. And with more than a quarter to play, this situation here is suddenly looking a whole lot less dire.
How about that? Just in a few seconds, everything turns around. Now we have a close game, and everything is going to change here late in the third going into the fourth.
The Titans are about to have the football kicked their way. Their lead has been trimmed. The score's 10-7. And he's met head on right there at the 20. The Titans had all the motivation in the first half, but it hasn't been anywhere close to that since the break, Phil.
This is where coaches have to come into play. They got to figure out what's been going wrong, correct those mistakes with the offensive players, and then call some plays that catch the defense by surprise.
He's taken down at the 30. That's his first reception today.
That time the quarterback throws the drag route. It doesn't get a first down, but still it's a good decision by him. The throw was right on target, and it picked up solid yards. Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Taken down at the 39. So here we go, partner. The fourth quarter about to get underway, and you feel like the next offense that scores is going to end up winning the game.
Oh, I think so. When you think about this, my gosh, it's been so difficult and so hard for the offenses to do anything. So if somebody can come up with a new thought process here, make that one big play down the field, that's the team that's going to win. The Titans offense has been tough today. They are fighting out there on the field. That's a nice job picking up that first down. It's been fun to watch. They got a small lead here in the second half. We'll see if that first down can lead them to a score.
1st and 10. Kendall Wright has the reception.
The quarterback that time realized it was zone coverage. He just waited for the defense to get out of position, and he threw it to the open hole.
Newton's now completed 4 in a row. The Titans snap it at the 36. Trying to power his way right up the middle.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First down, offense readying for the snap. They bring in the extra tight end. Gets the handle here. Johnson's tackled down at the 29. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game.
The game is close. It's in the fourth quarter. You're winning. You're on the offensive side. You find out if you can really run the football in these situations. That time, short gain on the run.
2nd and 8. And the give now to Chris Johnson. That picks up 11. He's now got 70-plus yards on the ground. The offense picks up another first down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now.
First down at the 18.
Johnson's got it on the handoff.
That was a predictable play call here in the fourth quarter. You got a little lead, and you're trying to run the football to run out the clock, but the defense was ready and stopped it for a short gain.
2nd down and 7. The give. Clinton Dix all over the ball carrier.
The Packers guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
If they're going to have any chance at all here late in the fourth, the defense must make a big stop and give the ball back. Nick Perry has the sack.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
The kick is good.
Well, Jim, if this guy was a golfer, he would lead the golf tour in driving accuracy. He is a machine when it comes to kicking field goals.
And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. Muhammad Wilkerson retaking the field. And it looks like this defense could more or less wrap up the game if they can get another big stop right here, partner.
Jim, they can't. There's no doubt about it. Now, do you have the wherewithal? In other words, you can't worry about, oh, if we do something wrong, we're going to lose. No, don't think that way. Be positive and make that play.
The Titans all season long have won the turnover battle, and today it's more of the same.
When you look at turnovers, it really, to me, comes down to one thing. That means you have a lot of speed on the defensive side. You can hit them before they are ready, and that's what they're doing here today.
And now here's the handoff. Lacey takes the hit and is brought down. That's going to be a pickup of 4.
Got to be a little more creative on the offensive side. When you're down a score here late in the game in the fourth quarter, you got to mix it up. That run is not going to make it work.
The Packers have it at the 24. Scanning the field. Stafford's there to take him down. 2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now on 1st down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way. First down and 10. Rodgers connects with Jordy Nelson.
The Packers look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
From the gun, Rodgers. Rodgers going to slide, and that'll end the play.
Good job that time by the quarterback sliding. The team, you are valuable to them throwing the football, not running. Slide before you take that hit.
2nd down and 6. Almost intercepted that time. Phil, it's 3rd down. They are in 4-down territory, and the defense knows that.
Yeah, and you get a situation like this, Jim, on the defensive side, you need one of your pass rushers to come through and get on that quarterback.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Looks like they're in press coverage here. Rodgers from the shotgun. Stands in the pocket. And Clemens almost picked it off. Not much time left in this one, and the offense has to go for it now on 4th down.
Absolutely. Time to go for it now, and time to show this defense something they haven't seen earlier. You got to take a chance on the offensive side because everything else you have done so far today has not worked.
They'll go for it on 4th down. Late stages. Intercepted. Rodgers has got to be hanging his head after that series. Here he was attempting the last gasp heroics, trying to take him down to win the game. Instead, he throws the interception.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you cannot be afraid to fail. And that's how he acted on the field that time. He was aggressive in his decisions. He was trying to win the game, and it just didn't work out.
The Packers will call for the timeout. They need every second to be preserved at this point. The Titans are in a much closer game today, but still find themselves up on the scoreboard after a decisive victory last time out.
When you practice in training camp and even during the week of games in the NFL, you always practice that the game is going to be tight, it's going to be close, and now we've got to pull out those plays that are going to win the game for us.
They motion the receiver around to the other side. First down at the 44. Boyd's able to read that play and make the hit. The Packers stop the clock in a hurry, trying to hold on to every precious second. Coming to the line at the 46. Second and 11. Chris Johnson takes the handoff. Pick up about 4. Looking at the passing numbers on both sides of the ball, they're just not there. The coverage has been good and has been hard to move the ball against those secondaries.
Yeah, good job for the defense today. They got a good pass rush going. The coverage has been good down the field. And also, the defense has been good, but the quarterback has not been real sharp.
The Titans need to get to the 34 for a first down from the shotgun. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. The Titans are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Snapping the football from the 28. First down here after the completion. They'll go ground. Ball is out. The defense has the football. Tackles made. Just when you think this game is over, they cough up the football, and this game could still go the other way.
The game is never over. You never know what's going to happen. What a job by the defense getting that turnover.
First down at the 21. And that pass is just thrown away. Every play is huge now. Second down on the way. Press coverage all the way. Second and 10. Scans the field. And McCourty nearly picks that pass off.
When you're going against a good quarterback and receiver in the NFL now, one of the ways to stop it is tight man-to-man coverage. You against him.
And this is a crucial third down play coming up. Third down and 10. Surveys. To punt here is not an option. They've got to go for it on fourth down late in the game.
Good job by the offense here, Jim. Be in a hurry-up mode. You have no timeouts left. You need to get this play clock stopped.
A pair of true defensive efforts out there today that stood out. But in the end, it's a win for one side, even though the offense did not come out impressively.
When you see a low-scoring game like that, Jim, it means one thing usually. A lot of hard hitting. It was tough to score. Conditions were tough. And, hey, no matter how you win, you are happy.